Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. Hope you enjoy your time with me on this session tonight. Well, my life still has not fixed, unfortunately. And if you are follow my Facebook, you will see that this weekend I have all events, and I just got back. In fact, just only 10 minutes before live. So that means I don't have time to set up the light properly, and the light that one was broken still had not bought yet. But I will try to get one replacement soon by this week. Hopefully everything settled down. But we have some extra, but it's very big. I don't wanna. My room is quite small. My studio actually is my bedroom. It's quite small, so it's not really properly adjust for the studio, big light studio like that. But I'll just try it anyway tomorrow. See how it goes. Maybe I'm not turning red tomorrow again. All right. Well, let's see who are joining us. Oh, by the way, I have a good topic for you today, so you can check that out. All right, let's see, Mr. Hero. All right, thank you for joining us. Mr. Max. Oh, not Max. Lynn and Darren Surrey. All right. Well, thank you for joining. All right. For those who come later, just want to tell you that don't forget to say hi. Drop in some comments so I know that you are there watching me and get to know each other for more later on. Now, as it is, everyone, today's topic is Dhammakaya meditation. Now, as it is, it may not be suitable for those who are fresh, new to meditation, but it will be good and benefit for those who practice quite some time and want to know what is the difference of Dhammakaya meditation. I mean, in depth, more than just only what I am introduced to you, whether it's in class or in person. So, Dhammakaya meditation. What is it? Who found it, and why it's from? What originate? I mean, where is origin? Yeah, you could call that. So today we're gonna talk about that a little bit to get you a good start, because going too much too deep may not be good yet, but at least get yourself to understand what it is. All right. So stay tuned. All right. If you feel that it's too deep for you and you don't want to know, you can skip. Come back for the meditation then. All right. Okay. So let's see. Who else? Miss Claudia and Kathleen. Thank you for joining. Welcome to our Inner Peace Sunday. As usual, you are our regular now. So I think this topic today will be benefit to you. All right. It's raining in Illinois too. Well, in London where I live, it's rained all day since yesterday until today too. So at least it's not hot. Well, let's go to our session then. All right. Dhammakaya meditation as taught by our master. First, before we get to that, we need to understand about its meaning of Dhammakaya. Because when we are introduced to those who are new, we normally use what is called the middle way meditation because it's easier to pronounce and remember. But the term Dhammakaya may not be quite remember or difficult to pronounce some point. Thus, we go with the middle way more than just use its original term. So Dhammakaya meditation, what is it about? First, understand the definition of the Dhammakaya first. Dhamma is translated as pure nature or the truth, while the term kaya means layers or bodies. So when you combine these two terms, Dhammakaya, it generally translated as the body of the truth or the body of the pure nature. This Dhammakaya or the body of pure nature exists according to our great master Luang Pu, who rediscovered it. He explained in this following fashion. Oh wait, he explained. Well, I'll explain. I'll get to that in a few moments. So let me explain a little bit about this slide. Because Dhammakaya meditation, according to our great master, it does exist in everyone, in every being in this universe. It can be attainable, but it must undergo this through process of practice or through process of meditation practice. And they are, number one, the first that one must attain is samatha which is mean stillness, samatha or stillness meditation. It is a practice to get the mind come to a standstill. What we are practicing, whether it's visualization, visualize the sun, the full moon, its main point is to get focused at one single point until find stillness or stopping. And then once a person attains stillness, this is when go to further advanced technique, which is vipassana. For Dhammakaya meditation, vipassana is considered is an advanced because once the mind come to a standstill, only that would allow one to go into that level, which is unlike other meditation that one may came across, whether it's from the teachers, from internet, from YouTube, wherever you learn. Vipassana meditation that one practice are quite different than what we do practice in Dhammakaya meditation. Vipassana is mean spatial seeing or insight. Thus, in order to see or seeing, it needs the mind need to be still first, kind of like a glass of water that's been stirred. You cannot see the bottom, but once the mind becomes still, it will be clarity. The clarity will be clear. That's allow one to see. That spatial seeing are open for that, and to attain the body of truth, Dhammakaya or body of pure nature. It means if it has a body, it has an eyes, isn't it? When it has an eye, that means that once the stillness achieves, Dhammakaya will exist. When Dhammakaya had been attained or reachable within through the meditation, Vipassana will be able to access. Thus, you gain an eye to see. Thus, gain insight or spatial seeing. That's how one achieve. One cannot go Vipassana right away in the practice of Dhammakaya meditation. It has to go under the process called samatha meditation first. So it has to practice in one. Thus, practice Dhammakaya meditation, gain stillness. Then it would allow you to access spatial insight, spatial seeing or insight through Vipassana. Understand this. Don't forget to press like so I know that you still there and understand what my message is. Thus, who rediscovered that? Well, our great master, also called in short in our temple as Luang Pu. He was given by the king of Thailand the title called Prat Mongkol Thep Muni. His monastic name, as he was ordained and called, is Sotkandasaro. We call him the Great Master because he is the rediscoverer of the Dhammakaya meditation. According to its history, the Master taught and passed to us that Dhammakaya meditation technique has been lost 500 years after the pass away or the passing of the Lord Buddha. But in Buddhism, they do not call pass away of the Lord Buddha. They call the parinibbana or enter nirvana. Thus, the Buddha enter nirvana, he don't come back again. That is what they call parinibbana or pass. We just got into passing, but in fact, it's more than that. So either way, 500 years, the people don't know how to reach or attain Dhammakaya because they don't know where. You can know how to practice meditation, but to experience or know or explain what it is, it only exists in the scripture. But to reach or attain it, no. Where to focus the mind? Well, cannot. Why? Because sometimes if you go to practice meditation, depend on where you practice. Some temple, some teachers, some school, they focus on the forehead, on the chest, on the belly, or anywhere. But the thing is, you can focus anywhere because meditation is mean focusing at one single point, correct? But where to focus? But according to our great master who sacrificed his life in order to attain Dhammakaya, he rediscovered it back when it was lost. He discovered that to attain or to reach Dhammakaya within, it must be at the place called seven bases of the mind. And I'll get to that. So thus he explained that Dhammakaya, according to his discovery, Dhammakaya is the eternal Buddha, the seed of enlightenment that exists within every human being. It is not something that was newly created. It has been there since the beginning of time. Everyone, yes, everyone can attain the Dhammakaya if he or she practiced the right meditation. The form of the Dhammakaya resembles that of the Buddha, complete with 32 attributes of the great man, as you see in the picture here. The top of his crown is shaped like a lotus, but in this picture doesn't have that. But anyway, it's a reference. I might change the picture later. His body is luminous and clear as a crystal. Yes. So as it is, anyone can attain. But in order to reach it, first samatha, still your mind. Once your mind becomes still, you can reach Dhammakaya. Once you reach Dhammakaya, you can go vipassana and go further advance into access of Dhammakaya knowledge. The thing about this taught by our master is that once you start Dhammakaya meditation, you start with elementary level. But once you achieve Dhammakaya, you become a PhD, just like that. So therefore, do your best. You have chance and you can attain it. If you come here watching this message for me, I just passed what I had learned from my master, our master. Thus, when you get this message, please note that you are able to access it. But will you give it time and devoting to practice to attain it or not? It is entirely up to you. I can only give this message, share it to you. Alright? So thus, in order to access Dhammakaya, it must be focused at this one point only. He said the right meditation technique. And that is focusing at the place called the seven base of the mind. Some may have heard, some may not be. Alright? Thank you, Miss Claudia. That's really pleasant to hear. The thing is, here, let's take a look at this diagram, the seven base of the mind. Please pardon me if my English are not well, because I have not do the proofreading yet. Well, anyway, the seven bases of the mind are going to in this diagram. The first base is like the entrance is located as our nostril by its nature. Man is on the right, woman on the left. This is the entrance. Then the second base is the corner of the eye, sometimes used as bridge of the nose. It for women left, for men on the right. It will join together at the third base on the same level. If you see the diagram you see it like around the center of the head, but in the level of the eyes. That is called center of the head. Directly under the third base is around our roof of the mouth. It is called the fourth base. And as our throat around the Adam's apple, that is the fifth base. Go further down into the navel area directly under the fifth base. That is the navel area, that is called the sixth base. And 2 finger width above, your finger width, not mine, above that navel, you can see the diagram, that is the seventh base of the mind. It is also known as the center of gravity, the center of the body. This is the seventh base where one can access, and the only place that one can access Dhammakaya. Understand this part, you will see the importance of understanding the seven base of the mind. If you are new or not used to the meditation we practice together in our community, I suggest pass it first until you practice more and come back. This will be well informed and will benefit to you later. But anyway, please take a note that the only way to access Dhammakaya is through the seven bases of the mind. Not on your chest, not on your forehead, not outside your body. Only inside at exact location, seven bases of the mind. But you may be wondering, we got a little bit of time, what's the significance of each base? What that is do? What is duty? Here. Let's take a look at this the cross section of the diagram. You will see the first bed is the entrance. That is duty. C and S for the second to 7, from second base to 7 base. C and S is standing for central nervous system for smelling. In other words, at the corner of our eye is the central nerve system where they receive information about smelling. At the center of our head on the third base is the central nerve system for seeing. What we see in the eye is send information over there. Fourth is the roof of the mouth, where when we hear things, it send information to that point. Throat, when we taste something, we receive information through that point. And whenever we touch what we do with our physical body, it sends information to sense to sixth base. And for the sense base is for the mind, where it receives all information from first to sixth, send it information over there. It's also considered as the home for the mind. And that is how one can gain access through the seven base of the mind. Understand on this point, you will see now that seven base of the mind is important is where you focus to attain Dhammakaya. If you don't want to attain Dhammakaya, you don't have to go there. But the thing is, it's so important, like mentioned by our master, that if one can access to it, it will drastically change life of many, especially himself and those around him or her. It could be considered kind of like this. When you have a house, but you don't know where to get to the door to enter. Seven base is where you get the door to enter Dhammakaya. That's how it is. So that's today. Hopefully it's benefit to you all. Those whether it come later or practice meditation for quite some time. Why should one practice the middle way meditation, or so known as Dhammakaya meditation? This will be hopefully valuable for you to practice and encourage you to continue in the future. All right, I think it is time for us to begin our meditation. So start yourself checking three things. Number one, check and make sure whether your mobile phone is in silent, or at the very least it doesn't disturb your inner peace. Number two, check and make sure you use toilet. I just did. I'm good to go. How about yourself? If you have not yet, suggest do that. You don't want to go to the toilet when you practice meditation, right? And last, make sure that the room you are meditating with everyone here in this program Inner Peace Sunday is suitable, because you want a quiet place. You don't want a messy place, right? If you are set, we shall then begin our meditation. While we are still having time, just a few moments, let me greet those who just come. Miss Claudia and Mr. Martin, thank you for joining us. All right. So, if you like our meditation, don't forget to press like. If you want to come back again, meditate, don't forget to share. All right. So, let's begin to our meditation, everyone. All right. Oh, look, let me check. I adjust my focus. Okay, good. Okay. The light is not properly set up. That's why I'm still turning red. Well, I'm not angry or anything, all right? Okay, let's go. Now is inner peace time. So first start by finding yourself in the right sitting position. Scan your whole body. Check and see whether there is any tension. Then begin by gently close your eyes, feeling as if you are taking a rest. Adjust your whole body properly and begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes or try to look inside yourself during the meditation. Take a break and relax both body and mind. Continue further down from your neck to your shoulder, adjusting your back and body properly, free from any tension that you might have. Relax your abdomen and continue down to your hip, legs, and knees, down to the tips of your toes. Making sure that your body is properly adjusted. Finding yourself the comfort feeling would give you the right start for your journey toward inner peace. No need to rush or forcing yourself. And when you adjust your body properly, you would feel like yourself is transparent, blended in with the atmosphere inside the room where you are meditating. When you finding yourself the right balance to continue, let's go on to adjust our mind. Begin by take a deep breath and slowly breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow our mind coming back and gently resting inside. Take a deep breath a few more times to finding yourself the balance while clear all the thoughts, empty the mind while you breathe out. Allow your mind to rest inside gently, like a feather moving down, softly touch on the ground. Continue to observe the mind inside by use your feeling the mind present inside from this moment. No need to rush or forcing the mind to stay. Once you feel that the mind inside, that's enough. Let it stay there as you continue. But sometimes if the mind begin to wander outside, you may lightly imagine the sun shining inside, where you rest the mind. From there, the mind would come back and stay with the sun. Let it stay there as long as you can, while stay relaxed at the same time. But should your mind having thought, you may recite the mantra in the mind to free yourself from the thought, should they arise. You may use your own mantra or the following mantra if you prefer. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Continue reciting mantra in the mind until there are no more thoughts, or you feel like you don't need to use your mantra anymore. Let us continue progress finding ourselves inner peace. Continue in silence for a few moments until the appropriate time. Stay and still as our mind gradually come toward inner peace, joy, happiness slowly arise, fill into our mind, open up the mind toward love and kindness inside. So sharing this feeling of joy that you discover toward everyone that you love, starting from yourself to your family and friends, wishing everyone to be happy forevermore. No more pain, no more sadness, no more hatred, and no more suffering. Let there be only love and kindness within everyone's hearts. May they all be happy forevermore and loving one another just like their own family member. Continue spread loving kindness in this remaining time. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Allow the mind to continue resting inside. So tonight, you can be with inner peace. Then slowly and gently open your eyes. Sappha Puttha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sangha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your time in this session with me tonight or today, depend on where do you live. So allow me to check how you progress, so that way we can check whether we can help each other, sharing some tip and knowledge, so that way we can progress and enjoy meditation together next time. For those of you who are already know what to do, go ahead, leave the comment. In case if you are experience relaxation, leave the comment as one. If you feel peace and calm, also one too. But if you feel time fly by fast, your body light or disappear, expand, feeling refreshed, leave the comment as two. But if you feel joy, happiness, and even brightness inside, even though you close your eye as you continue meditating in this session, even just for a single moment, that is also count. Leave the comment as 3. Anything else that I did not mention, leave the comment as 4. I'll get back to you or explain whenever you are available to share such information. But don't worry, all of these not really gonna be affecting your security or privacy, anything. Just see how you progress, so that way you can enjoy your time with me and checking yourself whether you do it correctly or not. Well, we got one person sharing now, Miss Catherine. And Lynn and Darren. 1. Anyone else? Alright. While we are waiting, I forgot to mention earlier about the Dhammakaya meditation. That is, when you are trying to find the 7 base of the mind, don't. As I mentioned sometime and many times too, that 7 base of the mind also is kind of like a home for the mind. We know our own home. When we go to school, when we go to work, right? We don't need to use GPS unless we are having traffic or want to use the, other way in order to access through it. It's kind of like the mind already know what is, already know where it's located. So when you meditate, you don't have to spending time try to look for the 7 base of the mind, or even try to touch your tummy and feel it. Some people did that. It's help, but technically to do is simply all you have to do is stay relaxed. When you feel comfortable, when you feeling balanced, the mind automatically come to the center by itself. Kind of like when you begin to feel your emotion arise from within. It's generated from there, because that is the home for the mind, where the mind stay. Technically, when you are watching, listening to me, at this moment, your focus may be at your screen. I would say about 80%. About 20% you're still there. You can still feel yourself sitting or, hearing at the same time, thing like that, because the mind are still there. It just, the focus is already outside, but it's not a whole 100%. Thus, practicing meditation is allow one to bring focus from outside back inside 100%. But the thing that difficult is we are not used to it, thus we cannot make it 100% just yet. Therefore, practice make perfect, everyone. And that is how you reach 7 base of the mind. Don't have to try, just be comfortable and relax. It will come back automatically. So, therefore, that's the tip for tonight. Oh, we got one more, Miss Hanko. Wow, first time see you on Facebook. Thank you for joining. Glad you made it though. Well, hope you enjoyed our session yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't see you in the evening. That's probably mean that you left early, right, Miss Han? All right. As you practice, everyone, for the Dhammakaya, meditation is aimed for reaching Dhammakaya, as the name implies. Thus, if you are interested and try to achieve two things to help you reaching. Number one, right technique or right meditation. How? Balance between mindfulness and relaxation. If you're happy, you joy, be feeling joyful with your meditation, that's the right meditation technique to help you progress. Next is consistency. That's all it requires. So practice make perfect, and hope you enjoy your time with me. And I think that's about the time we are ending our session. However, if you have time to come join me next again, tomorrow we have our program nighttime, Inner Peace Nighttime at 8:30. Come join us if you have time to start your meditation on weekday and get yourself a good day to cleanse your mind for the first day of the week. All right, everyone. I think that's it. I'll see you again next time. Next Inner Peace Sunday. Stay tuned too. All right. Ending broadcasting now. Good night, everyone.